Hi everyone, this is my Python program that I made for class. The goal of this project was to write a program that asks the user to enter lines from a song, and then keeps asking if they want to add more. And if the user says yes, it takes another line. If the user says no, it stops and then shows all the lines together as a full verse. So let me explain how I build it. As you can see in my first version, I started with a variable called verse that I say equal to verse. Then I added a new line so it looked nice when printed. Then I also made a counter called line number that starts at 1. So then I made a while loop that keeps running as long as the word more is equal to yes. Inside the loop, the program asks me to type in a line. After I type it in, the program adds the line to the verse string along with the line number. Then it adds 1 to the counter, so the next line will be numbered correctly. Finally, it asks me again if I want to enter more lines. If I type yes, it keeps going. If I say no, the loop ends and it's over. So when the loop finishes, the program prints out the whole version with all the lines that I typed. This version worked, but it had some problems. For example, if I type yes in capital letters, it could not work. Um, it only worked if I type yes in lowercase. That's something I couldn't figure out really. It was also kind of messy looking because I use a lot of plus signs to glue strings together. Also a bad habit of mine that I'm fixing now. After that, I made a version with some help. In the new version, I use something called .strip.lower, which makes the program ignore extra spaces and also makes any answer lowercase. That way, if I type yes or no, or yes, it still works. I also learned about using F strings, which are a quicker way to put numbers or words inside a string without using so many plus signs. That made the code a lot easier to read. After another thing, I also changed the loop. Instead of saying while more equals yes, I wrote while true, then used break to stop it. Then the answer was no. This made the code cleaner and easier to follow. I even added a part, so if a person types something other than yes or no, it prints a message telling them to try again. So the first version shows that I could get the program to work in a basic way, and the second version is more of a neat and can kind of handle more situations without breaking. So I think the main things I learned were how to clean up user input, how to use F strings, and how to write the loops in a better way. So I'll show you real quick how it works. So it says, would you like to enter more lines? Yes. I don't know why it starts with that, but it says, please enter your line. I'll put welcome to the class. When I hit enter, it says, would you like to enter more lines? I'll say yes. Then it says, please enter your line. I'm going to say work is good. And it says, would you like more lines? I'll say no. So then it prints it out. Line 1, welcome to the class. Line 2, work is good. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching.